The root causes of teen anxiety, why it happens and how to help. Anxiety has a bad reputation. It's the villain lurking in the shadows, the unwanted guest that crashes into our lives, stealing peace and replacing it with racing thoughts, tight chests and sleepless nights. But here's the truth. Anxiety isn't the enemy. In fact, it's one of the most important tools our brains have to keep us safe. Anxiety is an evolutionary process designed to protect us. When it works as it should, it's a smoke alarm. It warns us of potential danger and gets us ready to act. But what happens when the alarm won't switch off? When it blares over schoolwork, friendships, the future? When there's no real fire, just the constant fear of one starting? That's when anxiety stops being helpful and starts interfering with life. Teen anxiety is rising, and it's not just because young people are too soft or just need to toughen up. It's because today's world is a pressure cooker filled with triggers that keep anxiety loops running on repeat. Understanding the root causes is the first step in breaking free from the cycle. Number 1, brain wiring and the stress response. Teen brains are incredible, full of creativity, adaptability, and learning potential. But they're also under construction. The amygdala, the part of the brain responsible for detecting threats, develops faster than the prefrontal cortex, which is responsible for rational thinking and emotional regulation. This means teens are more likely to react emotionally and perceive threats more intensely. Throw in a surge of hormones, and suddenly, social interactions, school pressures, and future worries can feel like life or death situations. It's not overreaction, it's biology. The trick isn't to shut anxiety down completely, but to teach the brain when to listen to it and when to turn the volume down. Number 2, academic pressure and perfectionism. For many teens, school is a battleground. Exam stress, coursework deadlines, and the pressure to achieve can turn learning into a relentless source of anxiety. Perfectionism plays a big role here. Teens often feel that anything less than the best isn't good enough, creating a cycle of stress, fear of failure, and burnout. Our culture rewards high achievement, but at what cost? When mistakes feel catastrophic and rest feels like laziness, anxiety thrives. Shifting the focus from perfection to progress is key. Number 3, social media and constant comparison. Teen anxiety has a new best friend, the smartphone. Social media is an amazing tool for connection, but it also exposes young people to constant comparison. The curated, filtered highlight reels of others can make their own lives feel inadequate. Add in online drama, cyberbullying, and the pressure to be always on, and it's no wonder anxiety is skyrocketing. The brain wasn't designed to process hundreds of opinions, likes, and comments every day. It's exhausting. Learning how to use social media mindfully is crucial for mental well-being. Number 4, friendships and social pressures. Navigating friendships and social groups is hard enough, but in today's world, the stakes feel even higher. The fear of rejection, peer pressure, and the unspoken rules of teenage interaction can make everyday situations feel overwhelming. The need to belong is deeply wired into us. It's natural to want to fit in, but when social anxiety takes over, when every text, every glance, every word feels like a test, it becomes a weight that's hard to carry. Building confidence in self-worth rather than external validation can make a huge difference. Number 5, uncertainty and the future. What are you going to do after school is a question that can send even the most confident teen into a spiral. The world is fast-moving, competitive, and unpredictable. Teens feel enormous pressure to have it all figured out, to choose the right subjects, the right university, the right career path, before they've even had a chance to explore who they are. The truth? No one has it all figured out, and that's okay. Helping teens see the future as an adventure rather than a test can relieve some of that pressure. Number 6, family expectations and home life. Family can be a huge source of support, but it can also be a source of stress, whether it's high expectations, family conflict, or feeling responsible for everyone else's happiness. Home life plays a big role in teen anxiety. Open communication, reassurance, and creating a safe space for honest conversations can make all the difference. Teens need to know they don't have to be perfect to be loved and supported. Breaking free from the cycle. Understanding the root causes of anxiety is just the start. The real magic happens when teens learn tools to manage it. That's where programs like Funkhead come in, because anxiety isn't about getting rid of fear altogether, it's about learning how to work with it rather than against it. Through neuroplasticity, self-hypnosis, NLP and CBT techniques, Funkhead helps teens retrain their brains, build resilience, and turn down the volume on overwhelming anxiety. The goal isn't to silence that internal smoke alarm, but to teach it when to sound the alert and when to let go. Anxiety isn't a weakness, it's a signal. And when we learn how to respond to it in the right way, it stops being a burden and starts becoming a tool for growth. If your teen is struggling with anxiety, know this: they're not broken. They don't need fixing, they just need the right support, the right tools, and the right mindset to turn anxiety from an enemy into an ally. Want to learn more about how Funkhead helps teens break free from anxiety? Get in touch today on Facebook or Instagram or by email talk@funkhead.co.uk.